Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Got another crossout video for us today, guys. Now before we get started, kind of wanted to ask a bit of a favor from you guys if possible. I'm going to be doing a bit of a different setup with how the video is structured in this one, just to kind of test it out because I personally prefer to watch content that's sort of done this way. So if I could just ask for your opinions on this and basically watch as much of the video as you would usually, and then once you finish, do me a favor and put a comment down below on what you prefer, like this new one or like the older versions, essentially, whereby I will be talking pretty much 24/7. So we're still going to do the usual, whereby I talk at the beginning and the end of the video, but besides that, I'm just going to cut out and watch the gameplay. The reason for that is because I prefer personally to just listen to the engines and the sounds and the weapons in game, as opposed to just someone chatting pretty much the entire time. And also, I can concentrate more on actual gameplay and fast forward to the entertaining parts. So the gameplay in the video itself will be of a higher quality, I think, personally. But anyway, as for the build itself, as for today's video, we are going to be doing a Cerberus Lacerator melee build. Essentially, I wanted an alternative to the Harvester builds that you see in-game. Now, for those who've played Battle for Uranium, you'll probably have seen quite a lot of Harvester builds, whereby you'll have, say, a cockpit cabin, and then the Harvesters on the floor by here, in a spread out across the ground. And it's really good build, really solid build. It's very good up against other wheeled builds because the harvesters will chew through the wheels and then get straight to the frames and basically frame the enemy. The problem with such a build, though, is that against hovers and things like that, it can struggle in the sense that your harvesters are not high enough to actually hit the build reliably. And once you lose your hover catchers on a build like I, you're basically just like a pancake upon the ground that can't really do much, to be honest. So I wanted an alternative to that, or at least try an alternative to that, and I kind of wanted to just try out Cerberus because it's an incredibly cool card. It looks awesome. So I figured Lacerators, the perks of a build like this is that we've got very wide coverage on the actual melees, both in terms of horizontally and vertically. So we can fight hovers on this thing, and we can also fight dogs on this thing quite reliably. The Lacerators are actually really cool in the sense that they've got really good durability with their perk. Now, because we've got 4 Lacerators, we've got a lot of damage, obviously, because there's 4 Lacerators and the Cerberus cab all hitting at the same time. We have a lot of durability because the 4 Lacerators get their perks of 15% additional durability per Lacerator, essentially. So with 4 of them, we get 60%, which puts our Dura around 650, 700 odd, which is pretty solid. Really solid, actually, considering. And obviously, when the Cerberus hits the enemy, we get an additional 15% damage to everything on the build, which is really nice as well. So I tested the build out, and to be honest, I really enjoyed it. It's a lot more fun and entertaining than I thought it would be, mostly because I can go after the hovers in PvP a lot more reliably, it felt like, because you get quite a lot of hovers in PvP. And yeah, we've got some really good footage to show off, guys, so I hope you all enjoy. Okay, and that is it for the Cerberus Lacerator dog. To be honest, as you guys can see in the footage, it's a lot better than I thought it would. It did a lot better than I thought it would. And it's a lot more fun than I thought it would be. The fact that you can get 4 melee weapons, a melee cab, and a Yeti build for like 9,000 power score, something this fast and still pretty durable is really, really nice. And yeah, to be honest, in Battle for Uranium, I might try, no, next Battle for Uranium, whatever power score that might be, I might try out a upgraded Cerberus Lacerated dog because it's really solid, to be honest. It's much better than I thought. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video, guys, and I will catch you for tomorrow.